Hello guys, welcome back, and if this is your first time here, my name is Noemi. I discovered this beet latte at the grocery outlet, and as much I like the beets when I eat it with some eggs or something salty, I have a hard time to drink it if it's in the powder form. But I have to admit, this latte tastes so good. It's got some cinnamon in there and some ginger, so it definitely tastes so good with that almond milk and a little bit of a maple syrup. Okay, so I came out to talk about the property a little bit because you guys had a few questions about this, and let me tell you, there are some major projects here, and I want to tell you about a little bit of a history about this house. So I met with one of the neighbors. Oh wow. Okay, and she told me about a little bit how it was before we bought this house, who were the owners, and all those fun things. And we even got old pictures from the previous owner that we are treasuring. So I'm thinking maybe to take the same pictures and compare it with the today and how it was previously. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. But what I want to show you, so this property, not the previous owner, but who was before the owner of this house, he planted a Christmas tree farm over here. So that means they put the trees in rows and they put it super close together. And not just that, but the next year after they planted the trees, they put an extra between them for the next year harvest. And I don't know what happened, but they closed the Christmas tree farm and they left the trees, and since they are so close to each other and they don't get any nutrition because of that and sunshine, most of them has died. so there's lots of dead tree, so we have to take care of that. Obviously we knew what we were getting into when we bought this house, and we knew this property will, oh my gosh, I'm just looking at it, that will need a lots of work. And at the beginning we actually questioned if that would be a right decision. Then Joat had a genius idea that I thought, it's gonna be perfect. So what we're going to do with these dead trees, we going to process all this wood, because these days it's super expensive. So we have a lots of, oh wow, that's a fresh one that just came down. So we need a lots of material, wood material, for put fence around the property, and we have lots of plans with the house. No, we're not going to make it bigger, but we're going to probably, I mean right now nothing is for sure, but we're going to make a new roof that will give a different look and architecture to the house. So that's in the plans. We don't know if it will happen, but we are thinking about it years down the road, not anytime soon. But just look at what we have over here. It's like really an abandoned area, and there's just even dangerous to come out here, so the kids cannot come to that area. But once it will be cleaned out, it's gonna be super nice. But for now it's too dangerous, so we avoiding. I mean now it's okay, it's not windy, but when there's a storm, we're definitely not coming out to that area, because that can be dangerous. Okay, but we have other plans on the other side of the property, and I'm going to show you quickly what we are started to do over there. We do these projects as our time allow us to do. I mean, Joat has a full-time job and he has so much work lately, and of course I have to teach the boys and keep the household together, so we just do it as we have time. Guys, I am so excited. Oh my gosh. So I have all these seeds from my garden, and these are old yogurt jars, so I just reuse them. And this box is from IKEA. Unfortunately they don't have it anymore, but this is from paper, so maybe you can recreate the same thing. But this is such a useful thing. I don't know why they don't have it anymore. And I ordered a book. I think this is the best book ever. This is amazing. I'm blown away. There's so many excellent ideas in there. So I still have to read it. I just had a few snippets from there that I just read quickly here and there, and I saw a video on that. That's how I find it. I find a YouTube video on that. But basically it reuses the materials around the house, and just so many great ideas in there that I'm going to start to implement as we gardening. And we bought a greenhouse. So we're going to put that together, but it takes about 2-3 days. So this is definitely going to be a bigger project, but I'm already excited for that, and I have so many plans. So we already started to work outside and we find a cherry tree and a blueberry bush. So I'm kind of hoping we're going to find more treasures out there. We got some apple trees. I think they need to be pruned to have nice fruits on it. So I'm very excited for this season, and even more, probably the next one will be so much better, because right now we have so much to do and set up, and plus the house as well. But eventually we will get there, and I'm just happy to start all the seeds, because in our previous home the garden was so small. I'm excited to learn more and figuring out more. Few things that I want to keep in mind as I am planning my garden, and that is how much sunshine I get, where is that sunshine coming from, how am I going to water it, is it gonna be far or I should place it closer to the house. So these are the things that mainly I try to keep in mind, and also like how I'm going to plant them, so make sure they don't make shade for each other. So there's a lot of things to keep in mind, and I'm pretty sure I will learn from the mistakes I will make but it's a process, and I do enjoy that very much. Okay, so this drain that we put here, it stopped, and you wanna see why? Let me show you. We have tons of water over here. As you can tell, we still have so many slushy area, and we are actually, the boys are putting some straw under the chickens. We got mud everywhere.
Flooding underneath them big time.
Yeah, this is ugly.
Yeah,
so you find a spot.
Yeah, find the spot over there where water is.
Where is that spot?
Right there. Go check it out.
We always wanted to have a little stream in our backyard. Now we got it.
Now we have one. Look at that.
It's coming from under the ground, and we have another one right there somewhere.
Yeah, but now that one isn't that bad, because now we took away a lot of water from here.
Huh.
I assume under that little burn or whatever is
Don't
this.
touch it. Who knows where it's coming
It's
from.
Okay.
Besides, there are some horse poop, so
It's okay.
you don't want to filter it?
I don't care.
Yeah, wash your face. Oh, no. Wow. So that was the problem. Part of the problem. All this water was going towards the house.
I mean, it's
all this water.
Like an hour ago.
Yeah, it's not even raining.
Yeah, right now it's not raining. It took us an hour to trench all these, and then it's still running just like
it's running like crazy. It's pretty big, I know.
It's a lot of water.
Wow. Yeah, we have to have a serious plan how to work with that water. We have to check on this a little bit later to see like if it's still on, or it's kind of like a faucet. You just open the faucet.
I know. I think the neighbor's backyard, the lower part of the backyard, it works like a pool. And then they have this little berm over here on the property line, which is like almost 2 feet tall. And then that collects a lot of water and comes through right here, most of the water. So now we're draining their pond, literally.
Yeah, it's just you just unplugged it.
Yeah, exactly.
Ko was so sweet this morning, so he came out to feed the chickens and he created this trench so it drives the water away. So it was so sweet of him, and I was so proud of him that he didn't even said anything, he just solved that. And then as you can see, there's more water over here. Wow, that's a lot of water, but it's good. It's going around the buildings, so it's not going towards to the buildings. There's just water everywhere.
And it's been not raining for well over an hour. All of that was going
We need
to
ducks.
our house.
Ducks would love this.
We could put a little pond over here.
Wow, guys, check this out. There's no water over here.
Yep.
Awesome job, sir. Look at that. Look at that, it's all dry.
It's been over 2 hours.
Over 2 hours. Guys, it's still going strong. Look,